Lies, lies, using lies as alibis. Lies, lies, just a devil in disguise. Lies, lies, using lies as alibis. Lies, lies, just a devil in disguise. It's the same game, played in many ways. Everyone is a victim too. It's just a waste of time, made for simple minds. So why do people insist on lies? Lies, they can hurt you. Lies and destroy you. Using lies as alibi. Watch out for lies. Lies, lies. Just a devil in disguise. Just a devil in disguise. Hey, Pixie Dust 1958. Thanks for the song recommendation. Hey, See Through the Lies. Glad you could be here. Thank y'all for dealing with the technical difficulties. It's like, well, I kept stopping and starting. I was like, okay, I have to start all over, come back in here, and do this one more time. Matter of fact, let me delete the other one so that I don't get okay. Let me okay. All right. Because we're having so many difficulties in that other one. And we only been so many minutes through the video, you know. Hey, TC Gemini, I had to start all over, you know, because the other one kept stopping and stopping. And yeah, Jag is exhausting. Thanks. So let's just I'm just gonna start it from the beginning part. This is basically a whole nother video. You know, so just letting y'all know. Let me do this. This video is protected by Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for use for persons, criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. As I said before, this video is very triggering to some, especially if you are an abuse victim or an actual physical or sexual, or you're just sensitive, you're empathic. This might not be the video for you. But I just couldn't sit by and not go live tonight to talk about this. I feel like if you call yourself a victim's advocate, why did you say these things in the way that you did? You were weaponizing someone's alleged sexual abuse. You did it to your husband yesterday. You did it to these 4 children today. You've always done it to Nikki since like 3 weeks ago. Then you did it to your mother-in-law. Well, you know you don't like her. And it's like, if you're an advocate like you say you are, then you wouldn't be saying the things that you are. Oh, you got it this time? Yeah, and I didn't understand some of the panelists that came up. Shout out to Miss T TaylorBaby for speaking the truth today and actually expressing what a lot of us in the chat were thinking. Because we were like, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. What you doing? And then she had the nerve enough to say, Pixie, that's like, well, if there's something that triggers you, then it's your responsibility to remove yourself from it. So everybody was supposed to leave. What if we all did that? Well, no, look, seriously, what it was like 100 and something people in that chat. What if everybody left but 10 people? It's okay. Hey, Marcy Lynn. She said it because she is mentally ill. That doesn't excuse your behavior. If someone is pointing out to you, like, hey, what you're saying is triggering me, that means it's time for you to stop or say what you have to say in a different manner. I would think someone 45 and mature would do that, or unless you just don't care. Right. She doesn't like to be corrected at all when she's wrong, but she don't never think she's wrong. She has 168 IQ, as you know, as she keeps telling us. You know.
So let's get this clear. If I really wanted to be an asshole, I could just share the story that my husband shared with me about, even though he didn't want to be with her, he wanted to stay there to protect the kids from her because she's an abuser. And he was telling me about, and I'm like, what do you mean she's an abuser? You got to be very careful when you accuse a woman of abusing her children. What do you mean? She was abusing him. He said that when she would give the daughters baths, she would stick her finger in their vagina to check their hygiene.
Okay, I can't.
And a lot of us in the chat had that same reaction, like, ma'am, please stop. Stop talking. Stop saying what you're just saying. Please stop. And then she kept going.
No.
And he said he had to, he said he had to knock her off of her to get her off those kids. If I wanted to be mean, I could just tell the details of that story.
Whoa.
But I didn't.
With all due respect, Jaguar, like, you saying that them kids is in the bathtub and
yes,
she's
I'm telling you what,
them, you know,
my husband
that are listening.
I understand like people that are listening, they should be listening.
Possibly for somebody. So like,
no, I want
you don't have to go into depth and detail.
I didn't go into
you don't
depth.
even have to bring that up.
No, I'm just saying, if I wanted to be mean,
trying to be a better person, though, you don't have to. You don't even have to speak on trying to be mean.
I know, but like, so I don't know. I don't understand why you're busy correcting me when you ask me to explain.
Because you need to be corrected. You were being too vulgar. You kept saying like, oh, I can be mean or I can be evil and I can say what she did to her children. And then you proceed to actually do that. So basically you just told us you were being mean. The same. Pixie, you gonna be okay?
You're so worried. You're so no. Wait a second. You're talking about. You're so worried. Yes, I'm telling you what my husband told me, in tears, crying. Does that not matter? I'm a sexual assault survivor, a victim 10 times over. I am an advocate. I do.
So you're a survivor. So you.
Then as a survivor, then you would know that there are things that trigger you, that takes you back to a certain place, that reminds you of your assault. And you don't even think about the fact that there are people either on the panel or in the audience who could be listening to that. You just want to like say something bad about her. Right. It's not her story to tell. And she did the same thing yesterday with Goodnight to my, oh, your mother abused you. And that's why I had to suffer all this stuff while we were sleeping because you thought I was your mother. What? Because he don't want to be with you no more? Because he left? As much as I said before, what Nikki did in publishing that sex tape, it was wrong. But this is your get back, lick back. Because remember, her get back was publishing the video. Because you've been calling her, what do you call her? Excuse y'all in the chat. You've been calling her a dirty dick lover for like 2 weeks now. That lady was sexually abused. You're an abuse victim. But because I guess she has your husband now, you don't care. Now you're accusing her of abusing her own children. And if you care so much, how come you ain't called CPS? When your husband told you that, then, because you didn't care or it never happened. And she came in the chat last time. Come on, I never touched my kids. I never did any of that. And I had no problems with her being in the chat when she said that. I'm glad she didn't go. I'm glad Sugar Love didn't let her up on the panel, because that would have been a repeat of 3 weeks ago when we saw an official King Payne chat. Y'all going back and forth. But you trigger them and they trigger you. And really, like I said before, Goomba and Nikki, y'all really need to go full no contact, no social media, YouTube or Instagram, and you need to block everybody. Block Jack and everybody who know her. The only way you can deal with the narcissist right now, if it's tit for tat stuff, it's not going to work. Because she's going to try to one-up you. You're going to one-up her. What narcissists don't like, they don't know what you're doing. As you see, every time Jag tries to do something to y'all to get y'all back, she goes to jail or she goes to the hospital. Let karma take its course. You need to be not the aggressor. Y'all have young children under 18 in that house. I'm just saying. Okay, that's.
You know how it feels to be triggered. You know how it would feel if someone.
Well, that's a personal problem. If you're triggered, but listen to me, sweetheart, I'm gonna tell you, listen to me, Sugar. I just got out of a psych ward. Let me tell you what a doctor said about that.
I heard.
No, let me tell you what a doctor said about triggers.
Interesting.
Triggers are a personal experience. They have absolutely nothing to do with reality around them. If you are triggered, then it is your job to remove yourself from what's triggering you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not the one that's triggered here. What I'm doing is
so then why are you arguing about it? So then why are you arguing?
You should
so then why are you arguing the point?
She could turn around and sue you for slander.
How can she sue? How? It's not slander. My husband told me
upon her children.
My husband told me.
We don't know. I think we're supposed to believe that.
A lot of things.
But I guess that part doesn't matter.
Your credibility is not very.
My credibility is great. My credibility is fucking amazing. Matter of fact, I have the best.
Your credibility is shitty. A lot of people have pointed out lies from you. Your ex-husband, your ex-mother-in-law, your niece, and your cousin. Other content creators. People in the chat. People on panels. Your husband when he left you. Yeah, she does do this. My the information I got from the transcript committee 2-3 days ago. You lie. Your credibility is shitty. You said, "Oh, I'm going to give him a divorce yesterday. Today, I changed my mind." You wasn't planning on giving him one anyway.
Credibility in America. You want to know why? Because I've spoken against people that are so much greater than every last one of you, and yet I have never been sued.
You don't have anything to sue for.
What? Excuse me? What did you say?
Shout out to Miss T TaylorBaby for keeping it real. I hope she comes back because she was in the other chat earlier. So she said, you don't have nothing to sue for. And then the other lady, I guess she was maybe trying to deflect everything. She was like, oh, she said, sue you. They didn't sue you.
She said she never been sued.
I've never been sued. I know Rich Harris. Do you know who Rich Harris is? He's one of the only African-American attorneys to have a 95% success rate in the Supreme Court, arguing
So why
against
isn't
the
he your lawyer now, since you know him?
Well, because he works for Diddy. He's the lead counsel at Revolt TV. And we've been friends almost 20 years. Now, excuse me.
Call him. I would have told her, okay, if he your friend, call him on the phone right now. If he don't answer, can we hear the voicemail? Call him up. I want to know if he your friend. Much as you talk bad about Diddy, he's still taking your phone calls? Girl, if you don't stop. Why you always lying? Always name dropping somebody. Hey, Betty Yellow, thank you for being here. Hey, Mustard Ribs, Riri Versus, Miss Rosalind, Dominique Jones. Thank y'all for coming back. Lisa. TC Gemini.
Don't you cut me off.
He can't refer you
to
somebody pro bono.
You're not listening. You're not.
Did you tell her don't cut you off? Don't cut you off. You cut everybody off. You're rude. You don't have enough people to talk to at home. Is this your therapy? They got therapists for this shit. You are a guest on that panel. You shouldn't have been cutting folks off.
Not listening. Listen to me. If you're going to talk to me, put your thinking cap on and speak intelligently.
I am speaking intelligently. I'm not.
Please let me finish. Please let me finish. If you want me to answer your question, then you have to let me finish.
T-Baby, let her finish, then you go.
Okay, I'll let her
after
finish. Let's hit the reset button. I just don't want to hear about children in the bathtub.
It's about to rain. So I'm going to have to leave regardless. Now, like I was saying, after that Christopher Williams story dropped, Diddy had all right to sue me for defamation of character and to come after me for heavy coin. Rich Harris is the lead attorney for operating management at Revolt TV. Rich Harris has my number in his phone. I have Rich's number in my phone. I sang at his fucking wedding when he married his mistress that he cheated on his first wife with.
You talk too much. I thought Goomba was bad. But he must have learned some shit from you. You say a lot of stuff. I didn't even know that. Why are you telling us that? I sang at the man's wedding. He was marrying his mistress who he cheated on his first wife with. Did we need to know that information? What the heck? That's why I played that song earlier. You talk too much and you never shut up.
I sang a Chrisette Michele song. We're all very good friends. So tell me something. As lead attorney, it would have been his job to come after me, guns blazing, and he knew exactly how to find me. He still does. Why haven't I been sued? Since all of you are so fucking smart. That man is my friend.
Can I say
That
something?
man is my friend.
Why are you cussing?
That man is my friend. That man is my friend.
Pardon me. Excuse me for a minute.
That man, Diddy's lawyer is my friend.
Miss Taylor.
Don't come over here unhinged with that unhinged monkey.
No, Miss
Taylor.
Nobody's getting unhinged.
Miss Taylor,
yes,
mute her.
ma'am.
Sugar love.
Yes,
no,
ma'am.
let her pipe up. Let her pipe up. No, sugar, let her pipe up. Sugar, please, let her pipe up. No, because right now she's having a moment of clarity. Let her have it.
I'm not having a moment of clarity.
Yes, you are. Because you can't answer. You cannot answer. You cannot answer why Diddy has not sued me when his lawyer is one of my dearest friends.
Because the truth is being told. I just wanted to say something real quick, and I'm gonna jump down.
But my credibility is bad, honey. The people who think the people who wait a minute, the people who think that my credibility is bad are the people that have no fucking credibility. Let me tell you this: you're a fucking non-factor in my life. You sit around talking about me all day.
You're the
But Jag, you want us to talk about you all day and all night. What will you do if we all start talking about you tomorrow? If we did 24 hours and did no Jag content and went on no Jag panels and talked about you in no chats. I'm just saying. Did you say we were a non-factor in your life? Ma'am. Didn't like a week ago you were like, oh, we're like your employees. We're talking about you. We're keeping you in the algorithm. We're keeping you relevant. We're keeping you out here. But now we're non-factors because we disagree with you. Okay, all right.
Creating and inventing.
You're the
how am I the non-factor? How am I the non-factor when I run the algorithm on YouTube? How am I a non-factor when I run the algorithm?
All right, pause.
I run the algorithm.
I want to say something.
FYI, I was told by a wise man, there are multiple algorithms on YouTube. Think about it. There's what, 1 billion people? There's 1 billion people on YouTube. There are so many different sectors. There's the Black sector, the Hispanic sector, the Asian sector, the white sector. Then you got, the children's sector, the family sector, the family channels. You got true crime. You got a Black consciousness sector. You got I'm from the Umar Johnson sector, and I'm from the Black church sector. Okay, now I'm over here in the T Gossip Celerity / Jaguar sector. Okay, there's multiple sectors. So that means if it's multiple sectors, there's multiple algorithms. Hey, President Mejia. Yeah, Humar is huge. Like, I do the algorithm. This is another thing, too. If you did the algorithm, then your channel will be properly monetized. You will know how to enable your super chats and not tell people earlier today, oh, I'm not on YouTube for the money. Then what you on here for? You got 21,900 subscribers. What you doing? I know your Google check should be able to pay a bill or something over there. You get several thousand views every video, no matter what size it is. What?
Clearly, I'm a factor.
I want to say something.
Clearly, I'm a factor.
First, I'm going to say
talking about me all day long.
First, I'm going to say hi to Miss Jaguar.
Hey, how are you? Good afternoon.
How are you? I follow you.
Hey, greetings from the booth, baby.
Hey, greetings from Texas, baby. That's funny.
Canada, baby.
I just wanted to say to Jaguar, I appreciate you, being so open about your situation. But I have something I want to say to the people that's in the chat. First of all, you cannot condemn this woman for feeling the way she's feeling about her husband, okay?
Right.
Because technically,
when Miss Ryder died, hey Miss Ryder died, how you doing? When you said this, Miss Ryder died, I agree with you in the chat, and I typed it in Sugar Love Chat. I said, hey, Jaguar has every right to feel how she feels about her husband. But what I disagreed with was weaponizing an alleged sexual assault of children of a woman that she doesn't like. I don't think that's right. I think it's, like I said, ill-mannered, impolite. It does not, to me, speak of integrity. It is, to me, immoral and unethical. If you're talking about you're a victim's advocate, I just don't think she has every right to be mad at Goomba. Every right. But you over here talking about this woman's children, keep it on the person that you don't like. But you called her, oh, she's an abuse. What? Not the kids. Kids didn't do nothing to you.
every woman in here may or may not have been scorned, and I will be one of those. I will go into the arsenal and end him mentally, physically,
Right.
but not and financially if possible. So for all y'all saying, oh, why is she saying this? Why is she saying that? She effing mad. She's effing scorned. And if y'all
Right.
can't understand that from her history that she allowed to tell us about, she alone allowed to tell us about, a lot of these things will give anybody all kinds of mental issues. You can
Right.
have mental issues and manage them. So
I
don't
have
act like
PTSD. Listen to me. My official diagnosis from Parkland Hospital, courtesy of my husband. My official diagnosis is that I suffer from PTSD with a hint of bipolar, not consistent nor specific.
one day I'll
Which
post
basically
you.
What the hell is a hint? How you feeling defeat? What is a hint? I want to see your paperwork. Show me the paperwork. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. Like I said, your credibility is shitty. Like you tell us these things, and then we see you say something and hear something totally different later. Like a hint. What defeat?
My problem.
Which basically means I'm an angry Black woman.
Okay, so you had these things going on with you growing up as well. A lot of people, not just me, have had these things going on as well. It doesn't mean that we are not functioning people.
Right.
I'm tired of these people in the chat talking about, oh, this is crazy that mental isn't. Listen, mental illness is real. And if a trigger happens, it has to be dealt with on the spot.
Right.
Because if you
Can I tell you
harbor
what
it,
I think mental illness is?
it'll ill you.
Can I tell you what I think mental
I think
illness
my
is?
mental illness is protects me. That's what I think it does for me.
No, I'm going to tell you what I think, in my opinion, what mental illness is. Going on a platform like YouTube, investing yourself for hours upon hours upon hours, and I'm talking about the tens of hours a week, lying about a person you've never met, you do not know, nor have you taken the time to verify any of your facts.
Right now, I feel like you did some projection there because we can say the same thing about you. You're like, oh, my husband told me. Because Goodman could come out here like, no, I didn't ever tell him no mess like that. Who you supposed to leave? Nikki came in the chat and said, no, I never do nothing like that. When you talked about her molestation, she actually went up there and said, yeah, I was not having sex with my dad. He molested me. Like, okay. I don't.
I get to know.
I think that's mental illness. when you go online
That's
and you
ironic.
create, when you go on, wait a minute, when you go online and create a relationship to someone who you have no relationship with. These people sit here online all
How
day. They
ironic.
talk about me. They talk about me all day. Have no idea what they're talking about.
But
Listen
isn't
to me.
that what you're
Me and,
allowing Lagena to do with relation to Aaliyah and R. Kelly?
well,
But
I'm
it's
not
not
going
about her.
to.
It's
I'm
not
not.
about her.
Let me
Miss Taylor,
say this.
stay
No, let me
focused.
say this. Let me say this. Okay, I'm going to say this to you about Lagena, about love.
She goes, because Miss Taylor made a good point. Like, oh, we're on here doing all these things, and being it's a mental illness. Well, what about Lagena? Because she was all on the internet saying all these things about people she didn't know. Now she's gonna go into Lagena's problem, and like we're supposed to be sympathetic now, but we couldn't. But you weren't sympathetic to Nikki for what she did because you're mad at her because her man is over there with her. Like I'm sorry, you're being hypocritical.
Because in our household, we don't call her Lagena anymore. That's what y'all call her. We call her by the
How
name
many
that
times
she
you
believes.
gonna change her name? Is she
Once
P. Diddy?
again, I'm speaking.
See?
I'm speaking. I guess you don't know manners either.
I do know manners. I'm just tired of hearing you go off in a tangent.
You are an insane cyber stalker that doesn't have manners. Get you some manners, honey.
See, I'm gonna interrupt this for a minute. When I first started on YouTube, I didn't necessarily do StreamYard a certain way. And I had to learn that, hey, I have a mute button over here and I can mute people so that I don't have, people over talking and doing all these kind of things. And this really reminds me of an incident where I had, and I never did get a chance to actually apologize to her. Della Cream Della, like over a year and a half ago, I interviewed her because she was an Umar Johnson supporter. And so another content creator that she kind of like had a conflict online, he came up, he wanted, because I was letting people come up to ask questions. It's kind of like why I don't do panels too much anymore. He came up and he like went off on her. But they were both talking. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you go one at a time. And so I muted her. I'm gonna let him go first. And then when she was done, I was gonna let her go first. Well, it didn't turn out like that. It turned into basically he went off on her while she was silent. And then I thought he was gonna stay there, but he didn't. He left. And then I let her talk. And so he was gone by then. And then, she said her piece. But since then, she didn't, she's like, you let him talk to me any kind of way. That was not my intent, to let him talk to you any kind of way. I didn't know he was going to go off like that. And that's why I'm like, I try to make sure that now when people are up here or somewhere, like, hey, I need to use these buttons to mute people when they say things to the other person that is not very nice. So Della Cream Della, I never got a chance to tell you this. I apologize. I was wrong. I should have did better in making sure that you were not offended or talked too crazy on there. I know KKC, he apologized to me because he didn't mean to go off, and I never got a chance to apologize to you. So I know you can accept it or not accept it, but I'm sorry. This reminded me of this right now because I'm just like, Jag just said something to Miss T. Taylor, and I just think that was really rude because everybody was supposed to be respectful to Jag, but she just said something really, really ignorant to Miss T. TaylorBaby. If it was me, but it's not my platform, if she was over here, I would have had to tell Jag, okay, you can't talk to her like that. I probably would have muted her. She probably would have been upset. She probably would have left. So, yeah, I'm just saying. What do you mean same warrant? Yeah, now I know. Yeah. Yeah, it's a name change in less than 6 months. You know. Funny piece, you can call her Happy Rainbow Shine Smart. It don't change. She was lying. Girl, to me, I broke car windows and flattened tires, but I was 20 or 21. She never spoken of abuse as a hint of elder abuse. Yeah. So, um, oh really? Oh, in the state of Michigan? Okay, I'm gonna do some research. Okay. That's true. We should all let each other talk, and you can agree to disagree and still be polite. And it's just me. And I think, like I said, Sugar Love, she's very sweet. She wants people to come up there and talk, but I just feel like Jag just takes advantage.
Oh, I don't
Got a
have your
creators.
Instagram. I
Now,
don't
like
have
I was
your
saying,
Facebook.
and
You
yet
are
you're
not
sitting
that
here
important
on
to me.
YouTube.
I just
You
need
Hold
to
on,
well, then
know.
drop
ladies.
down.
Be honest.
If I'm
Ladies,
not that
Taylor,
important to you, then drop down. I
Taylor,
dare
please
you.
let Jag speak for just
You
a
don't
second,
tell me
I
okay?
what
dare
to
you.
do.
Drop
Taylor,
down.
Taylor, Miss
Since
Taylor,
I'm so not important, drop
Miss Taylor,
down.
please let Jag talk for just a minute. Hey, Jag,
Because I'm gonna
hi.
tell you something right now. I would not sit on a panel with someone that I don't approve of. I would never give it my face. I would never give it
Jag,
my
I
voice.
Well, I'm
agree.
not going anywhere. I will be quiet.
If you hate me
but I'm
so
not
much,
going
honey, just drop
anywhere because
down.
I will not listen to
Well, of
Jaguar
course you're
Wright
not going to drop
on
down. You
my
want to know
mama.
why? You want to know why? Because see, in this live that's being recorded and it's going to be seen and viewed
Out
over
of
and over
respect for
again,
the women
your
here, I
name
am
is
just
going
going
to
to
be
shut
right next
up
to
and I'm not
mine.
going to listen
Your
to this
name
No,
is
baby,
going
my
to be
name is
right
right
anymore.
next
next to yours.
to
Okay.
mine. And now
Ladies,
you get to take this
Miss
and
Taylor,
use it for content. You're welcome. You're welcome for the snack.
One at a time. My goodness.
So this was okay, it's 9 now. It was around like 2. Wait. Was it like 5 something, 6 something? And we were on Sugar Love's channel, and Jag came in about the halfway, well, maybe a little bit close to the 2 hour mark, but then the shit hit the fan at about 2 hours and 10 minutes. And Lord. Hold on, let me see if I can find I'm gonna put it in the chat, and so in case we don't finish everything, y'all have it. I also put it in the description, but I'll put it also in the chat as well. Cause Lord, triggering.
Y'all
Okay.
let me know when it's okay for me
No,
to speak.
you're the guest.
You're
right?
the
You're the guest.
Everybody, please
Thank
let
you.
the guest speak.
Everybody mute up.
Go ahead and speak, boss.
Now, where was I regarding Lagena? Yeah,
I think Sugar Love, she been running with this joke for like 2 weeks now. Tomorrow, you know, Jag is my boss. I think this is being funny.
we don't call her Lagena in our household. She believes that her actual name is Love Haughtan, and that's how we refer to her. When it comes to dealing with sexual assault survivors, when you're building a trust-based relationship, you have to show that person that you're willing to trust them. And then you do your research and you do your evidence. Right now, I have 3 people working in Canada to track down her original birth certificate because Love Haughtan has 3 of them. She has 3 of them. And her passport that she's asked for from the people that are supposed to be her family, they have it locked up in a safe and refuse to give it to her. And we're going to Europe this summer, so she has to get ready to reapply for a new passport. But they're keeping her documents and her records. So I have an investigator looking into tracking down her original birth certificate because
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna do some skipping right now. So that's why I also have the link in there. Because not only you this to me, these are the lies tonight that I just was like, one, you were being vulgar, saying a woman is allegedly abusing her children. Then you were vulgar. You were rude to Miss T TaylorBaby. You took a minute to the panel. Okay. Now you're saying, oh, we don't call Lagena anymore. We call her Love Haughtan, and I got an investigator looking for her birth certificate. Y'all, it's gonna get worse.
Diddy. He's the lead counsel at Revolt TV. And he proves it to me every day. I mean, him coming home, by far the best thing. The best thing. Yeah.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? I'm trying to fast forward the video and it's not letting me get to the part. So I'm gonna have to put this in here. So these are the other lies that Jack said in the last hour and a half. Can y'all hear me now? The last hour and a half of Sugar Love video. She said she has an investigator looking for Love Haughtan, aka Lagena Gold, aka Angel Owusu, birth certificate. She has 3. She's looking for somebody in Canada. Then she said, "Oh, my son has, I don't know if this is true. It could be. My son has a higher IQ than me. It's 185. Okay. He's smarter than I am." She said, what's the other thing? Oh, she said she's moving to Shreveport and she's running for mayor of Shreveport. And they were like, "Well, why are you doing that?" "Oh, because I love it. It's my first home before we moved to Dallas. I have family here. I have roots here." And then she started saying some Louisiana slang to make us think she was there. "Hey, Miss TaylorBaby, I was looking for you. I was having a lot of technical difficulties an hour ago. And now my technical difficulties are coming back. So I'm just kind of like summarizing. But I've been telling everybody, I've been bragging about you the last 45 minutes. I'm like, shout out to Miss TaylorBaby for speaking up for us in the chat because she was triggering the hell out of me." And I'm like, what kind of victim's advocate are you? And then it was just the lies. You were asking really valid questions. And I wish the other ladies, I don't know if they are they Jaguar stands or fans, or y'all just like hearing her talk, or you just want to give her a chance? And I'm just like, come on. Oh, she's probably reporting the lie. Is that why I'm having problems? Dang, Jag, really? Your name in the title? You not happy about that? Hey, Still Golden, Christine, Messiah Birch. No. She run. She gonna run for mayor of Shreveport, and then she talked about, she has experience working in the government. She worked with someone named Hughes in Pennsylvania. It's Shirley Ralph's husband. And I was like in the chat, like, "Ma'am, don't tell us who that man is. We'll do some research and find out. We'll go, she's gonna, and she started talking about all her plans for Philadelphia, and she's gonna get Sugar Love and the others 8 Associated Press passes. She's gonna start a Philadelphia news, news network. It's a new thing she's gonna do. And she was like, "Send me your phone number so I can put you in the WhatsApp group. Miss Sugar Love, please give her a Google number, not your real number, please. Google number, not your real number." I don't trust Jag. I don't trust Jag. Nah. Yeah. Nah. She's saying, "Oh, we're gonna have this, we're gonna have that, and I got a new assistant or something." And I'm just like, we're gonna have this, and Lagena and Sam are gonna run the silent auction. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? And I'm just like, what? Me neither. That's what I'm saying. Yes, it was sounding like Jaguar. It was sounding like Umar when Umar was talking about, we're gonna have a helicopter flag over here. We're gonna teach the kids how to fly. We're gonna have a garden there, cook their food, and we're gonna have us our own Frederick Douglass cafe on the premises. We got 2 schools. I'm just like, what is going on? What is going on? This Sugar Love, don't give her your real number. Give her a Google number. Go to Google Voice. And Google Voice will help you pick a Google number. You give her that Google number. You don't give her your friend. Yeah. Oh, then she snitched on her brother. Talking about, my brother, he sells the best trees in the area. I don't know why Goomba is going over there to Legends and getting that bad trees. And I'm just thinking like, dude, you snitching on your brother? Why you telling his business? And Legends is not selling no weed. Just making no sense. And they start talking about Goomba's mother-in-law again. Oh, she abused him. And then she said, oh, I got HIPAA after her. Look at her file. And she was abused herself. How is everybody you talk about abused? Everybody not abused. Oh, she said she gonna do a study on his family because they're dysfunctional. And I'm like yours is not. This is a smear campaign. Narcissists do a smear campaign against people that either one have rejected them or left them. Instead of them discarding the supply has left and discarded them and has tried to go no contact. And they do all these things to poke it and need their, and it's just like, sis, it's too much. Yeah, she heard you. She heard you. I'm glad you couldn't help yourself. I'm glad you couldn't help yourself. Right. And then it was something else she said she was going to do. It was just like all these little grandiose things. And I'm just like, Miss Love has been nice enough to be have you up here. Now you're telling us all these things that she's going to do for you. And I'm thinking like, Jag can't do these things. I even put in the chat, I said, Jag, we like Miss Sugar Love, but please don't promise her things and not follow through. Don't do that. Because like I said, your credibility is shitty. Your follow through is mess. Oh, this is the other thing she said. The other line she said she's gonna do, y'all. She said, oh, I got my kitchen and my, over here in Shreveport, and I got a what did she say? I got a railroad kitchen. I guess the way everything is set up in one line. And said, this is great because I'm a trained chef. And said, and I think so. Did you ask her what her specialties was? Yeah, you can. You can go anywhere you want. But like I mentioned on my live from earlier in the day, the channel holder has a right to run their channel the way they want to. But I said, if you are a guest on there, you need to be on your best behavior. And I think Jag was not. I do, but I don't sit in agreement with that subscriber. Hey, Miss Hannah. You said she gonna cook beans and weenies. Oh, she said her favorite dish is anything with meat or seafood or a pasta. And so like she's a chef, right? And then she said, it was something else she said. So she's running for mayor. She knows politicians she worked with back in Pennsylvania. She has what's she gonna do? Oh, she's gonna file against Nikki in Shreveport and not in Dallas because she's like, oh, I have to establish residency in Shreveport. Jag, you lying. Because guess what? You can still establish residency in Shreveport, but you can still file on her in Dallas because that's where she is. That's where she committed the offense against you. But I got a feeling. Remember what I said a few days ago about why you're not going to Dallas? Because guess what? You got an alleged warrant out for you because you missed court, which I think you intentionally missed court because you went to the mayor's office and got arrested for disorderly conduct and having drug paraphernalia. Also, there's some people probably allegedly looking for you in Dallas because you owe them some money. Because even though you talk about Goomba being a drug addict, it's you who's really the drug addict. Just saying. The Book of Negroes. What are you talking about? We're not getting anybody like that. Please. Just letting everyone know. You can disagree with me or disagree with someone else in the chat. Just don't be vulgar or be, homophobic, sexist, or no religious bigotry, Okay. Yeah, she's very generous. But someone like Jack doesn't have boundaries. I know you're not Miss T. TaylorBaby. You the woman of the hour. Huh? Not factual. She loves that woman Looney. What? I didn't like that either. Like, you can disagree with what a content creator is doing or saying, but that person could have just left. If Jag wasn't really arrested, how come there are no mugshots anywhere? But you know something? The city of DeSoto, when I called one time, because I think the first time she got arrested, I was trying to see what she down there. And they said, I said, I'm on the internet trying to look up to see if she was arrested. And they're like, we're not connected to the internet. You can't look up their stuff on the internet. Like for Harris County and in Dallas County, you can like type in someone's name and their stuff will come up. But for that, I guess because it's a small suburb, you can't do that. Who lost money behind what? Yeah, that's what she don't want to go. Chris says I almost lost all my job from all the hollering that I was doing. Jurisdiction. Thank you, Conundrum. Jurisdiction based on location where the offense took place and or it can be questionable if the alleged offense took place across state lines. There are many variables. And this is the thing. This offense happened to her when she was in Texas. She's living in DeSoto. The lady is living in Dallas. It's the city of Dallas, but still the same county, Dallas County. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Thank you, Paula. She said she's moving to Highland Park in the summer. The lies. The lies. Dang. Why you gotta be lying? The lies. The lies. You get a private investigator for Lagena to find her birth certificate. She's been abused according to. She said Lagena's been abused. And she said Lagena is bisexual. Isn't she bisexual? Like everything you do, Jane, she gotta do too. Audrey. This is what she said. Oh, she's going Monday to speak with her attorney so she can get about filing charges. Remember, she's going to file charges in Shreveport. She's not going to file it in Dallas. But guess what? The offense took place in Dallas. Yeah, that's the richest place in Oh, and she talked about, it's just, y'all like, share, subscribe to Sugar Love. Is at the 2-hour, 11-minute mark. Jag, the lies. The lies, Jag. Please don't disappoint Sugar Love, but I just feel like you're going to do it, Jag, and I'm disappointed. I'm really sad. Yeah, she's too busy cyber stalking him and triggering him and then going after his girlfriend, not going after her kids. Hey, Dr. Blue, you know what? Probably a lot of us should have. A lot of us probably should have. But I like Sugar Love, and I was there because I enjoy her commentary and I enjoy her chat. So, but thank you, Dr. Blue, Judy Coles, Miss T. TaylorBaby, Tanya Bradley, Pixie Dust 1958, Linda Givens, Paula One Love, Conundrum 93, Light Shadow, okay, Coke Brooksy, Miss Ride or Die, okay, Audrey Evans, Christay, Betty Yullick, Miss Ride or Die, Miss Marcy Lynn, Miss Fundy Fee, the Book of Negroes, TC Gemini, TBA3, Tanya Bradley, Miss Deanda, Miss Rosalind, Sammy M. Let me see. Cassie Peterson, Wayne's Last Lock. Wayne's Last Lock. My Game is Honesty, Messiah Birch. Let me see. Still Golden, MJ, Dominique Jones. Let's see. All right. Did I get everybody? T Fitz, Crystal Miller, Zadina C, John Smith, Cassie Peterson. Let me see. Ford Built F. I saw some of y'all in Miss Sugar Love's chat. See Through the Lies. Love Your Day. Charlotte Sankaria. Let's see. Linda Givens. Let's see. Did I get everybody? King Kev. King Kev, you okay? Because I feel like you was getting sexually harassed by Jag. But I'm glad all the sisters came to your defense. He's married. I'm like, poor kid. Tremaine Smith. Oh, I'm glad y'all supported King Kev. Let me see. Pre-Dime, The Wordsmith, Be a Blessing, Riri Versus, Lisa. Who else do I have in here? Okay. Be a Blessing. Thank y'all so much. It's 148 in the chat. I know I got 148 likes. And when I leave, I know it's going to be like that. Mustard Ribs. I think I got everybody I can think of. I believe Lindsay. I saw Lindsay in the chat. President Mejia, MEXIA. I think I got everybody. I said Tremaine Smith, Dominique Jones, See Through Lies, TC Gemini, Pixie Dust 1958 for the recommendation of the song. Lindsay, Mimi Black, thank you so much. If there's anyone that I missed, please blame it on my head, not my heart. Please check out Dr. Blue. Check out President Mejia, MEXIA. Check out Fundy Fee. Okay. Definitely check out Sugar Love. Okay. All right. And give them a like, share, and a subscribe, and let them know that let me see your transcript. Tell them to come over and check them out and like, share, and subscribe. Jaguar, next time you go on Sugar Love Chat, don't be rude to other folks. You a guest too. You was rude. And stop being so descriptive. Actually, stop weaponizing someone's sexual assault against them. You don't like them. But don't bring that up. A lot of us are tired of hearing that shit. Like you said today, if we're triggered, then we should remove ourselves from being triggered. And guess what? What some of us gonna do? We just gonna leave till you go away. And stop promising things you can't carry out. If you're gonna promise something, you better do it. It's getting ridiculous. It's the lies, Jag. It's the lies. You're welcome, and thank you, Miss T TaylorBaby, because sometimes it, for being a real one, and hey, Coach Brooksy. Hey, Muslim. Yeah, I missed you. I haven't seen you around. Messy Muzz. When are you going to start going live on your own channel? I thought you were going to go live the other day, but you said you were going to Mikey's channel. I'm sorry, I just can't do Mikey right now. I don't have the patience for Mikey. So, did I miss anything? Anyone? Okay, I definitely gotta go. Let me go. I'm gonna put this in the chat. This might be another one we'll have to go. Y'all keep saying all about the trees. All about the trees. Ooh, that thumbnail. Dang. Oh my goodness. All about the trees. Yo, thumbnail. Ooh. Cause I'm messy. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I told y'all, are we watching everybody? Okay, this is the one from 3 hours ago. And then this is the one from 1 hour ago. Which one was y'all talking about? Was it the second one? Oh, when is OKP going live? Because I checked earlier, I didn't see anything. And Jazz said she was going to be on Sean David Way tonight. Is he coming live too? Oh, by the trees. Wait, Nikki made it on her platform. Wow. That's what they said. I think it's on the second one. But somebody was saying that she got that All About the Trees got Nikki cursed out All About the Trees. Really? Oh, you said the second one? Okay, y'all, this is the second one. I'm gonna have, if I don't watch it tonight, I'm gonna listen to it on the way to work. Nice car ride in the morning. Y'all pray for me. I'm getting my I'm going back to the orthodontist tomorrow. I'm supposed to add some stuff. I want to try to make videos detailing my braces journey. Okay, but I'll put it in the chat. So either tonight or whenever y'all want to. Them clutching my pearls. Really, Sammy M? Okay, y'all. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night. I gotta go put the last load in the dryer. And I'll probably see y'all in somebody's chat somewhere. Thank y'all for listening to me. If you would like to contribute to the channel, you can become a member. You can send a super chat or you can send a cash app. But if you can't do any of that, please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. Share on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere and everywhere. Bring a friend next time. You know? Hey, thank you, TB83, for being here. You all have a very good rest of your day. Miss T TaylorBaby, I rinsed you. You are now blue. Okay? Because you keep Muslim. Are you going live, Muslim? Is it Muslim or Messy Muzz? Which channel is it? Is it Messy Muzz? Well, email it to me. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Thank you, Miss T TaylorBaby. Renew is mine. Please like, share, subscribe to Messy Muzz. When are you gonna go? When is your next live, Messy Muzz? Because I'm already subscribed to you. Will you let us know? I'll put it on the my community wall. Sugar, go watch your boss. No pun intended. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all have a very good night. Bye.